I'm unfazed, I'm unfazed, yeah, I'm unfazed. I'm unfazed, yeah, I'm unfazed. I'm unfazed, yeah, finna stack this paper. I'm unfazed, yeah, finna stack this paper. I'm unfazed.
I can hear that. We're live. Time.
Let's run that back though, because I like that. Go ahead, start it again, because it's recording now.
I think you started it.
No, you
What
started.
you gonna do with on that?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my humps, my humps, my lovely lady humps. Check it out.
I met a girl straight from the disco. She said, let's go. I can be your baby. You keep my money. Let me not make sure.
Yeah. Unfazed. You already know what it is. It's 2026. Oh, wait, I forgot. Come on. It's 2026. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man.
New year, same us.
Same us.
Better version.
Yeah, better
Right.
version of us, man. 2026, man. And we got a little message for y'all coming in 2026, man. I think, we got Real Deal McNeil.
Come on, I'm getting it right in the beginning. First take.
It's 2026. I got to.
Y'all like it?
I got to. It's 2026. I'm here with Real Deal McNeil. We have a great episode for y'all today. This is the first episode we doing. We in the new studio. Everything's going good. But we want to talk to y'all because we switching it up. 2026.
Talk to me, baby.
Y'all want to know. We always figuring out, okay, what is Unphazed? What is this podcast? What are we doing? We talk about this. We talk about that. We motivate you. We entertain you. We do all that. But every episode in 2026 is going to start with a motivational message. This is a motivatainment podcast. And I did that because when I grew up, you probably heard on the past episode before, my brother Rashai said, I grew up watching all these motivational videos. I grew up doing all this. And that's a pillar in my life. And I think I love being motivated because motivation doesn't get it all. You need discipline, but that motivation, that feeling that I got to get after it, that whatever it is, that energy and everything that you feel, man, that's what I need. So every episode is starting with some motivation. So we got some motivation coming to y'all right when we get back from the Unphazed podcast, the first one with Real Deal McNeil in 2026. Let's do it.
I'm unfazed.
I got to get it on this button.
Oh, the actual intro?
Yeah, I got to get the intro on
fire.
But yeah, we back, man. It's 2026. I got Real Deal McNeil here, man. What we got? We got a message for the people.
Yeah, man. This year has started off for us both, I think, surrounded by the people we love, things we love. We're trying to figure out more about ourselves and the passion, the things that drive us to be the best version. So why not open it up with the driving force of love, that I would love is something that we all need, where it's like, I ain't gonna say we desperate for it, but we yearn for it. Since you were a baby, you love, you were loved. Hope everybody was loved as a baby, as a child. But nevertheless, love is something that, as you hear it in the good book, love bears all, it conquers all. So, it's patient, it's kind. Love is just a force of positivity, but it's also a force that can drive and motivate you if you allow it to, and if you find something what they always say, if you find something that you love doing, you'll never work a day in your life. So love is the driving force behind, honestly, all things great. Yeah,
and at my church, at Lighthouse Church of All Nations, Alsip, Illinois, every year they do like a New Year's celebration, right? And they have like the word that's going to be the new word for the new year, right? So I'm going to do that for Unphazed. We may change it, but like for right now, the word is love. Like,
love.
Look, I'm going to put it right here actually so y'all can love. You know what I mean? It's going to be love for this year because what I realized is that in life, we always want money. We want the material things. And it's like, rightfully so, man. We live in a world where it's getting harder to live. Everything is more expensive. Gas is more expensive. Eggs are more expensive. Housing is more expensive. And they're not paying us more, right? So in a world, you have to, in some aspects, you have to focus on money. I get it. You have to focus on the material things sometimes. It's good to have a nice house, to have a family, run around. It's good to feel comfortable, right? But regardless if you're making $1 billion or you're making $1, if I got a gun pointed at your head, or if you're about to die and this is your last thing, that money don't matter. The car don't matter.
With you. That's what they say.
The house don't matter. What's gonna matter? What's gonna matter is the people you love.
The impression
the people that love you. That's the only thing you're thinking about. If something happened to me right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is my mom, my family, my closest people, my friends, everybody. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. So I think a lot of times we get confused or we get caught up in what Trump is doing. We get caught up in what this
Real crazy.
yeah, Zendaya is doing, and all
crazy.
like whatever, and all these things. But we have to realize that stuff doesn't matter. I don't care if you're broke and you're on the grind right now.
Come on.
Make memories. What did Jackie Chan say?
He said that's a great segue. Jackie Chan basically said, money's gonna come and go at the end of the day, and the fact that money comes and goes, you can basically
He done forgot the quote.
we're gonna chop that out.
No, we don't chop it out. Get it right. Get it right. Y'all
But
look it up.
what Jackie Chan was basically saying is money's gonna come and go, so don't live your life based upon the money that's in your account, and don't let the money limit you to what you're gonna do, because you can't get time back, and you should be able to live the life you want to live, because memories are what mattered. Your time you can't get back, but money's always gonna come in and out of your bank account.
I'm gonna put it's gonna be right there too. A piece of advice for young people: travel.
Mm-hmm.
Your money will return. Your time won't.
Hello.
Your time
He
won't.
said it a lot easier.
He said it a lot easier.
Yeah,
I like the way you said it too. I liked it.
Shout out to
But
us.
yeah, so that's the biggest thing going in 2026 is love, man. Or the stuff that matters. Realize that. I think gratitude is so important.
I like what you were saying too about the impact of the impact that you leave on the ones you love. Like, you can't take
Yes.
money with you, but being here, focusing on the ones you love, putting that time, putting that energy into it, it helps you live and be, I guess, remembered even after you're gone. The love that people will have for you even when you're not here. Think about Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Think about Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The great people, you know what I'm saying, that have left a legacy here because of the people that they were.
Yes.
The way they conducted themselves, and you can find that, appreciation for the love of what they did based
Yes.
upon how they loved what they did back and gave their best part of themselves into it. So
And we're all gonna be forgotten at one point. Like, we're all just gonna be. We're all history at one point. So
I like that.
The only thing that really matters is the people, like the impact that we have on the people that we love, because those are gonna be people that when we're gone, they could tell our story. They're gonna remember the good things that we did for them. They're gonna remember the times we took them out. They're gonna remember the times we went out of our way and sacrificed something for them. So that's all it's about. So 2026 is all about love.
Right.
Realizing that love is the driving force of life. I know social media and all that stuff will try to confuse you. You need the money, you need the car, you need the girl, you need the club, you need the this, you need the that, you need the job. No, none of that matters. It's all about love. And
Yeah.
not Diddy love.
Not the baby oil love.
Yeah.
But last thing I want to say regarding the love is love, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of piggyback off of that. And I really want to hit on the driving force of it.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of going back a little bit to what I said a second ago. Love, when you love what you're doing, and I know that's so cliche, but when you love what you're doing to the point where it doesn't feel like you're working, when you're passionate about it, when you can really invest into it, kind of how you were just saying, the impact of it. Even if, it's not up to you. We say it all the time. It's not up to you what goes viral, but as long as you love doing what you're doing, it's not a waste of time. Mm-hmm. You're putting that energy into something you love doing, something you're passionate about. You may not be the best at everything you love doing, but the fact that you keep doing it because you love it, can't nobody tell you you're not the best, the one best to do it. Most times you may, fall out of love with something because you're distracted by the outside noise.
Yes.
and the people just who don't see your vision, for it, but not realizing that, bro, I'm only doing this because I love it. It's just something I love to do.
Yes.
It's easy to me, and the things that you love to do typically come natural, typically come easy.
Yes.
So continue to do what you love. Continue, to let love drive the force of, all things that are positive and great for you, and just bring a whole lot of opportunities and fulfillment for you this is 2026. So
I think that's interesting too, because you're talking about like love and the driving force of love, but it's like a lot of times, right? People say, hey man, you gotta love what you do. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I even want to dispute that, right? Because I feel like a lot of times when you're doing what you love, we think you're gonna love it all the time, right? So
you about to hit on something.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times that thing that you do have to, I think, and I've said this a billion, quadrillion, fillion, phazillion times on this podcast.
Crazy.
I've said this so many
that.
times that the point of life is to do what you love. Like if you're doing something that you don't love, or you don't have a plan behind, okay, I'm doing this thing to get to what I love, right? There's no point of life at all.
I'm gonna piggyback off of what you just said, because
yes.
I want to hit it how I thought you were gonna hit. You was hitting it, but
come on.
Basically, when it comes to love, he gave me chills when you said it.
Come on.
You're not gonna always be in love just because you love doing something. For example, it's always been something that you love that, you know, at some point in time, it was difficult to, you know, like, damn, like, for example, football. Football's always probably been, you know, been our first love, but we haven't always been in love with football. Football has showed its ugly sides to us at a lot of times in our life, but the driving force of love, the things that love can do for you, love, the driving force behind love keeps you disciplined. And discipline is one of those things that, oh, somebody just said it. I think it was like Mike Tyson. It's a Mike Tyson quote, or he said something like it. But when it comes to discipline, if you allow yourself to love something so much that it becomes routine and it's something that you just have loved doing so much, you would develop a level of discipline behind that, so that it continue to drive you when you don't love it. I gotta stay dedicated to this. I gotta. When you love the gym when you first go, man, I love what it's gonna do for me. I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying? You love when you start to see that, but when you get into that stagnant mode, or when life is tough and it's getting hard and you're like, man, I'm sick of going to the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's getting tough, it's hard. But because you had so much love for it in the beginning and you were consistent with it because you loved it, now you have a level of discipline. Like, but I'm gonna just still go. Yes. I'm gonna still just go, even though, you know what I'm saying, I hate it right now.
And even on the discipline part, right? Another thing that I was gonna hit on too is that with that love, like say even even football, like I love the game.
I love the hustle.
I love the game. Those Friday night lights, Saturday night lights, Sunday night football. I love that. Training, the gym, I don't love it as much as I love to play the game.
But the love keeps you disciplined.
But the love keeps you disciplined. The love for the game, the love for doing the podcast, right, is going to keep me disciplined and getting the shorts done. It's getting all the ancillary things done.
Love drives the level
so
of
I
commitment.
can get to that thing, right? So a lot of times we confuse that, like, okay, we're going to love every part of it. No, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows for every part of it, but that driving force of love is going to continue to put that effort in.
As simple as put it, it's like a relationship. Like, love drives discipline, but it also drives commitment. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, you love that person to the point where, you know, you're not going to cheat. You know, you're not going to take the shortcut. You're not going to take the easy way out. You're not going to fall short of the task. When you love somebody to that degree or to that, you know, grade, love keeps you committed. The same way you just saying about football.
Yes.
I love playing. I love the lights. I love scoring touchdowns. But at the same time, I don't like the practices. I don't like, you know, the gym or whatever. But it keeps you committed to it because, you know, I have to. In order for me to be successful in doing what I love, I have to do this. In order for me to play, I hated school, but in order for me to do the thing that I love, I had to dial in, you know, lock in school and get the good grades so that way I can continue to go out there and ball. So love, it's a driving force.
It's a driving force. And speaking about love and speaking about balling, oh my God, the Chicago Bears. We did it again, everybody. When they didn't think we could do it, when the back was against the wall, when the cheese was on the head, when Caleb Williams was getting sacked, when Romo Doomsday wasn't on the field, when there was another injury, when they thought Jordan Love was gonna bring the love, but he brought the hate, and the Bears. Come on, man. When Chicago is locked in the way Chicago is locked in right now, is no stopping them. And the crazy thing is like, I do believe the NFL is scripted. It has to be.
Did you?
Because why do we play like that every game? Why do we
every game? What's his nickname that they was calling him? The announcers were calling him
the Iceman.
No, something like comeback Williams. It was something about comeback Williams. I don't know.
Yeah.
But literally, bro, like y'all, I thought it was over.
This is Tom Brady stuff.
It's a wrap, bro. But
how are we doing this? It was what it was, and I'm gonna put it right here. So let's pause for a second.
That's what it was.
Yes. And that throw that he made, the one where he's just running, he just kind of throws it up, and I don't know, that's something like, it was a glitch in the system. Like if somebody did that into Madden, that's the one you throw the remote at the thing. Like,
all right,
you know, let's start, just restart.
Yeah.
Just restart. You know what I mean?
Really?
It was one of those.
It was one of them.
So I'm like, how are you making that play? And it was like, that play, I knew it was like, okay, yeah, we're back in it.
You know what I've been thinking about this all day. I have to go double back to the video. Was that the team? Remember we did the preseason prediction? Was that your team that you chose? Did you go with the Bears?
Of course.
You went to the Bears?
I don't even. Yes, I remember that.
Because I went with Washington.
I went the Bears. I'm a Chicago fan. Yeah, I went the Bears, of course. Yeah, but so we're gonna pull that clip too.
Nah, fact. I'm gonna just
put it right here. But I'm gonna pull that clip because you have to see, because this is I'm not a bandwagon. I'm not like I was.
You definitely chose the Bears.
I chose the Bears
because we were talking about. I think you had the jersey on and everything.
Had the jersey.
Brian Urlacher.
I've been doing this.
Brian Urlacher played for the Bears, right?
He played for the Bears. He was actually at the game. It was a Walter Payton jersey, though.
Walter Payton. No, I know you had the Walter Payton jersey, but I was talking about like greats. I think.
Yeah, greats. He's a great. It might be racist, but he's great. and he started. I think I don't like him. Well, I like him, but he had that whole commercial thing, and he grew his hair back, and now it's gone again. So I don't know what happened.
Let's talk about the positive of the Bears.
Yeah, let's talk about the positive. Forget him. He's not there no more.
Well, it's kind of a negative or positive, but you guys got some standout players. You know, shout out to Trail. I guess it's a little claim to fame moment, but his cousin or homeboy Nashawn Wright, one of the DBs, he's been going crazy.
Oh my God, amazing!
I guess I've been putting I think he has the most spotlight. Oh yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong. I think he has the most takeaways in the NFL.
I believe so.
Yes,
and it's crazy because he missed. I don't know who voted on the Pro Bowl but I think he should have got in. I think he should have got in.
Well, no, forget the Pro Bowl. We're gonna get a Super Bowl.
That'll be
and then he gonna stunt on him.
That'll be even better
because he's been playing, man. He's been playing.
Does Chicago have a ring in franchise history?
Come on, chill out. Walter Payton, Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm just checking.
Super Bowl shuffle. You remember that? I think it was 85. I think we only have one.
Talk about 2017.
I think we only have one. Yeah. We don't want to talk about that. But no, that's amazing, man. I love to see and I was back in Chicago for these games. I didn't go to the game, but it's like the whole city of Chicago. There's a watch party here, watch party there. It's lit. So
you just got back. You was like, I had to push it back. I had to be there.
I had to move the flight back because it's going again. Not dang near stayed again, but I got some commitments that I have to handle.
Gotta be there.
But yeah, bro. So I'm excited. Chicago, we get it to the Super Bowl. We got to handle one thing at a time. But the Rams have to come to the Windy City, baby. Come on now. The Rams, they in there.
It's easy to win on the road.
Not at Soldier Field. Come on now.
Not easy to win on the road, and I feel like
I love Devontae Adams.
Shout out to D Adams. We ain't gonna get on. You're not even gonna get on Devontae Adams right now. But back to the Bears. What would a win of this caliber mean for y'all city? Because it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
So I seen a stat. I want to pull up. I want to pull up the stat.
Cause you from the city, so I want to see what would this mean for the boys back home to be able to bring one home. Cause we already preparing for next year. Falcons will hopefully be in the conversation next year. We just got our coach released.
You got the coach released?
Yeah, Rasheed Morris out of there. Matt Ryan just took over, I believe, as like an owner. So they got both of them out of there. I don't know what we're gonna do with our quarterback, but hopefully we get in the pool and get somebody. I wouldn't be mad at Mendoza.
Okay, so
shout out to Indiana too.
Chicago has experienced a significant drop in violent crime during the 2025 season, which coincides with Chicago Bears' improved performance.
Come on now. And why is that? Because they love it's a driving force. Driving force will bring the crime rate down.
Come on.
Love will bring the crime. Love, if you love all.
Yes. And that's what I'm telling you. So that question, what was that? What is it already doing? Forget the Super Bowl. What has it already done? It has done great things. Because if you think about Chicago, we have the Bulls. We have Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player of all time, right? We had Chicago White Sox, 2005. We have Chicago Cubs. I think that was 2016 championship. We have the Bears, haven't done since 1985. So it's about time. In Chicago,
y'all winning out. Y'all got some wins out there. Y'all winning out there.
We're winning out there.
What's the hockey team look like?
Blackhawks. That was 2015.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing.
I'm just saying stuff off the top, but I know they won. I think they had back-to-back Stanley Cups. So it's like Chicago was the city. But I think football, this means a lot to me. This means a lot to the city because when I don't know what it is, but it's like it's a little more morale. Everyone's like, I don't know, care if you could see a white person, a black person, a Mexican person, a Somalian. You could see a Venezuelan, and they just look at everybody. They smile.
Right now in Jersey.
They all got a jersey on, a hat on. You go in the grocery store, everybody just talking to everybody.
What's y'all little slogan catchphase? It's not how
bear
about
down.
the Bears. Bear down.
Bear down. Come on, that's what it is, man. So I'm excited.
I love that for y'all, though. I hope y'all make a run. Yeah, really,
this the year to do it.
The repeat champion ain't gonna be no repeat. Eagles gone, Chiefs ain't make it. So yeah. I think I love that. The fact that it's gonna be some new blood, some new champions in there. Same thing with the national championship. We got 2 new teams. So
we do.
Yes, Miami versus Indiana. And first and foremost, when we talk about wins.
Actually, let me play this video.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want you to see this because this is, and I'll put it up there for y'all.
Clip it.
Let me see.
I'm in thirst.
About football. I remember an SNL's skit way back in the day.
How do you start it?
That whole thing. And I remember once MJ was hosting SNL. And by the way, he's in the middle of winning 6 chips for this city. And the Bears won in '85 and nothing since then, right? And the point was that if it was between Mike Ditka and Michael Jordan, they couldn't choose because they loved them both so much. One Super Bowl versus six chips. You still take the head coach next to MJ together. You can't decide.
Mike Ditka was a celebrity.
That's how much that town cares about football. What have the Bears done since '85? Right? The league would be so much better if they are a powerhouse, if Caleb Williams has a great and long career. Football is better when the Bears are good.
That's all you have to say. That's all I wanted to hear.
Football is better when the Bears are good.
Football is better when the Bears are good.
So we should just let everybody should just put it in the script. Let's just put it in the script.
Keep
Everybody losing it. Yeah.
Keep it in the script.
Keep it in the script. But nobody likes
And it's a heart attack though. Every game is a heart attack. Every game is a heart attack.
They don't know what they're gonna do.
They're like, okay, we just gonna let them. It's like you remember in Rocky that one scene where like the big Russian dude, whatever, like he wasn't fighting for real. Like Rocky was just beating him up. No, Apollo was fighting. He was just hitting him. And then the trainer was his dad. He said, he said that and that activated him. He was like, oh, I could go. Boom, and then he killed Apollo Creed. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember Apollo.
But I'm like, that's exactly what we do. We just wait until
Apollo
the halftime.
Creed is like the NFL, and so you're Russian. The Bears are Russian.
Russian what?
That's what you said. I did analogy.
Yes,
I would have used.
They are.
Would have
Russian.
been Muhammad Ali.
Yes,
versus George Foreman. Rumble in the Jungle.
And how did that go?
Muhammad Ali basically did. That's where the rope dope came from. You know, Muhammad Ali sat on the ropes, tired George Foreman out. Let him throw all the punches, all the haymakers,
That's
and this
better.
there. And
forget mine.
Muhammad Ali.
We're gonna clip that out. Clip that. Yeah. So all right, start over and say that again. So I'm trying to think of a good example of what the Bears could be like. How do they play? What would you say?
I would say the Bear. This is crazy. The Bears are the Avengers. And the reason why...
why would you change it? No, say the Ali thing.
Oh, that's what you wanted.
I wanted you to say that.
I got a bunch of analogies. Okay.
Oh, my God.
I thought I heard you
so
good.
the Bears this year, it's like they always like wait to the second half. I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like... Well, what you think it's like?
The Bears are like the Rumble in the Jungle. Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman. Basically, what I'm getting at is the Bears, they're gonna take that whooping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Majority of the fight, they're not out of it. But they kind of let you believe like, hey, we're not winning this fight. We're not doing. But whole time deep down, they know, hey, we got this in the bag.
And the rope-a-dope, he hit the rope-a-dope.
They on the rope-a-dope. They're on the ropes. They let him tire him out. You know what I'm saying? George Foreman throwing all those punches. Muhammad Ali's on the ropes getting tired.
And it's like, dang, Muhammad Ali, what are you doing?
And
the Bears, what are you doing?
Out of nowhere, a flash of thunder and lightning.
Boom, boom, boom. Caleb Williams.
Because you got to think about it.
DeAndre Swift.
Anybody that the Bears play, they always throw out their best punches first, second, sometimes third quarter. By the time the Bears get a good feeling now, they do be spooking you because it'd be like, dang, like we might not pull this one off. Then out of nowhere,
they come back.
Well, they said they shut them out like the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah,
that was wild.
That was crazy.
You didn't score the whole fourth quarter. You 21 3.
You're BSing. Cheeseheads.
I can't even talk though.
Packers suck.
I think we did
Packers
that
suck.
in 2017.
Yeah, but okay, so we got the Bears, man, and we got the Indiana, Miami.
Yeah, Indiana, Miami, man. Like I was saying, like when we talk about wins and what it may mean for, like I asked you what a win would mean for you in your city, but what a win would mean for a university like Indiana, a university who's never had a national championship, who never even been in this, never even been in the conversation, to now have an undefeated season. To now have a Heisman, only team undefeated right now.
My gosh.
Beat the number one team when they were ranked number 2 to become the number 1. And their coach, Signetti, I think Nick Signetti, I think he what he reminds me of is Kobe Bryant when they were like, because it's like after every win, that's every time they win, that's the biggest thing that school's done. Every time they win, and then he basically hits them. He kind of gets that demeanor, that response. Job's not finished.
Yeah.
Is it finished? Job's not finished. And I like that because it doesn't matter how good his team does. He always is thinking of, how can we be better?
Yes.
You can intercept the ball, pick 6. He could have did it like this.
Yes.
It could have mattered. He's never satisfied with you just doing your job. We want to make a statement. We want to be great. So I'm rooting for Indiana. Unfortunately, the Dogs got beat by Ole Miss, and the Ole Miss got beat. But I was rooting for them too, because Ole Miss hasn't been since '62.
Oh wow!
Indiana doesn't have any championship wins. So for this school, this their first Heisman. I don't know if it's their first Heisman, but I know it's either their first Heisman quarterback or their first in a while.
Yeah.
Like, a long time.
Okay.
It will be their first national championship appearance and national championship win should they win. So for that university, and you know, a great organization was founded on the campus of their university. You know,
a great university.
A great organization was founded on.
Wow.
University.
Sigmas were founded.
All right, now don't do too much.
Oh, Kappa.
Kappa Alpha Psi, 1911. Come on now. Founded on the campus of Bloomington, Indiana.
Yeah, wow.
But
that's crazy.
No, yeah, shout out to them. I hope they do big things. But again, shout out to Miami. Miami hasn't been, I think, something like 82 or something like that.
Michael, is he the head coach?
I don't know if y'all.
Let me see.
Michael Irvin has been cutting up at these games. He acting like a YN, knowing he a ON, owning.
Yeah.
But Michael Irvin, but shout out to Michael Irvin though, man. When you talk about somebody who health, Michael Irvin is jacked. Like you talk, it's cool people to be in shape at an old age, but Michael Irvin is like he could get back. He might get back on the field. Like
they say,
bro's cut up.
They said he is not the head coach. So we got Mario Cristobal, but Irvin, a legendary former Hurricane, has been a prominent sideline figure, cheerleader, supporter, acting as a super fan. Okay, he's a cheerleader. That's what he is.
Very much super fan, and he had on a fly little long sleeve. It was like orange on one sleeve.
Yeah, he be dressing like a coach. That's why I thought he was the coach. He got them like
Ray
nice
Lewis
long
be there
sleeve.
incognito. Talk about the team, the last team to do it. He was on the last team to win the championship.
Yeah.
You had Michael Irvin. Yep. You had Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Warren Sapp, I believe was on the team.
The Rock.
Everyone has a lot of celebrities, a lot of stars, and there's a lot of other names I'm sure was on that roster. But talk about a team that was great. Is Miami that team though? Is Miami that great? We won't know.
We're gonna see.
I don't know. They got some stars that I think their best player is like 17 years old or 18 years old. He's the youngest player on the team. True freshman. Number 10 going crazy. Slot receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely the truth. I definitely give him that. But I can't really root for Miami because they got Georgia's old quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing no shade, no hate on this game, but
yeah.
We didn't get one. You're not getting one this year. We don't want you to win.
Can't do it.
So come on, Mendoza, pull out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I like Mendoza too. He's a God-fearing man too. So
we love that.
We need that.
Praise Lord.
You know, I ain't saying.
Praise Lord.
I ain't saying the other quarterback ain't.
Yeah.
But he ain't giving the honor. He ain't giving the honor to God after the win. So
come on. And speaking of God, because I think we need some God in this world. I think we need a lot of people need Jesus right now.
You got the button. Can we go ahead and set the atmosphere, set the tone?
Which one? Oh, I don't have that one on here. I'll put it on here. Let's just do five seconds dance. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Yes. Okay. But the world is crazy, man. And I think I don't know. I say it every episode now. The world is crazy. The world is crazy. The world is getting crazy. Crazy. That's how we know something's going on. If I have to say that all the time.
The unfazed craziness.
Unfazed craziness, man. So we had, unfortunately, rest in peace to Renee Good. She was shot by an ICE officer.
Man.
In Minnesota. Well, I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. And I love Minnesota. I worked for the Vikings for a little bit.
You gotta get control on this for sure.
But I don't know what's going on. But even back to this, right? This is
start policing the police. Okay.
Great conversation, right? Okay, we start there. So I am disgusted by just the conversation, and I'm not even disgusted because I'm not even like at this point I'm not surprised. Just the conversation around the taking of a life.
I've seen too much again, and that's why I try to be like, I just really try to stay off social media sometimes, because anybody, and again, somebody else said, I'm quoting somebody else, but anybody who justifies what that officer did and is delusional in the way of thinking that he's in the right, you're what's wrong. You're a part of the problem. So I'm just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If you think anything about the actions that happened that day and the taking of a life, it's just like you said, it's disgusting. It's a very distasteful act. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm. This is gonna sound bad. I'm gonna say it though. I'm pro police, right? Like, so I
doesn't sound bad.
I am like, yeah, I think to some people, even the fact that I think to say that it sounds bad is the society, the world that we live in. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? So I'm pro police. I'm pro security. I'm not even gonna say I'm pro ICE because I'm not pro ICE because this stuff is crazy. But I'm pro law enforcement. People that enforce, I'm pro that because I understand and I believe like, man, they catch a lot of hate because it has to be one of the toughest jobs in the world.
They're overcoming years of it being done the wrong way, and I do think there's a lot of great cops out there. There's a lot of people trying to change the narrative and change the norm. So that's why I don't like when they associate this situation because they are not in no way, shape, or form police officers. Because again, police officers were developed to protect
off the couch,
literally
security guards,
somebody's mercenary clique that they hire. People, you know what I'm saying? Rednecks with guns. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And again, I can't even say rednecks with guns.
No, I've seen some brothers out there.
Right, shout out to them, the rednecks. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rednecks that, you know what I'm saying, mess with our people. But
I see some brothers out there like what are y'all doing? Like what do they?
We understand everybody has to feed their family.
I seen it getting paid a lot.
We're not saying all ICE agents are just terrible, but they are giving y'all the ones that are bad are giving y'all a bad name. The way y'all conducting yourselves, what's going on, especially too. It's one thing if
I might disagree with that. I think all of them are bad at this point. I don't even know. It's from my perspective, because if we're looking at the situation, like, how could you, like, okay, let's say you're a Toyota.
They got to get it right.
Yes.
They got to get it right. It'd be one thing if everybody that y'all were deporting was here illegally. Again, if there's a law put in place, and again, you know, whatever. I'm not saying no way that should be enforced, but we obviously have a person in the White House, you know what I'm saying, who are pulling strings, and we are not doing anything about it to get this person out of the position he's in, or to set laws that protect us from X, Y, and Z. And there's a lot of people, there's a lot of activists out there that are pushing to try to help. Like I can't think of the young black lady journalist name, but she went on the council, and she you know, she damn near broke down, because it's like, bro, we have an opportunity to change things, but until we change them, this is what's happening to us. So at the end of the day, I feel like, but like I said, if they were just getting it right, within reason too, because again, it's not just, you know, the immigrants that are getting taken. It's a lot of people who are legal citizens in the U.S. and they just kidnapping people.
And I seen a video. It was like this lady talking about, like, I don't have the facts, I don't have the stats or whatever, but this lady said, like, less than 1% of crimes in the United States are committed by immigrants, right? So that's not the issue. And you gotta think about it too. Immigrants are the driving force of America. And if you don't agree with that, you're crazy. Immigrants are the driving force of America, because a lot of immigrants are over here, construction workers, putting in work behind the scenes, working a lot of jobs that they're getting paid under the table, making barely close to nothing, living with these big families just so that way they can, you know, get by. But they're doing that to better what we call home, what we call the place of freedom, what we call a safe haven for ourselves. And they're not even treated with the, you know what I'm saying, with at least a little bit of dignity and respect. Yeah, so let's not get it confused. I think I do think there needs to be something in place to stop people from coming over here, right? Like, there's no way you should be able to come over here illegally, not go through the correct process, and come over here legally, be a citizen, work, and do that. Like, I think that should be stopped, right? But the people who are here, also be some assistance for there should be better assistance for them to get over here. If they're trying to do that, there needs to be a better process. America needs to create a better process so they can come over here, right? And I think the other thing is that the people that are here already, if they're not committing crimes or anything, this was America's fault. This is you started it. You can't just uproot them, leave them, and do all this. There needs to be a better way to handle this. Take care of all the people who are doing bad things, and then, okay, let's figure out a way to help the people that are here get actual citizenship. Do you think this was, I guess I may be thinking off, and again, I might not be thinking off the rails, but do you think this was started up to cover up something else? Like, is this a distraction of something? I think everything at this point is a distraction. You know why? Epstein, because when Epstein, and then you want to pull over with Epstein, and then you remember Epstein, and then Epstein. No, because I'm right. You can't forget about Epstein, and then when Epstein did the Epstein, and he was Epstein all over the Epstein. All the Epsteins, all the Epstein. You said everything you needed to be said. It makes sense. Like, right. So this is what's going on. Like, everything at this point, like, okay, you seen they said, okay, the credit cards are going to be cut capped at 10% interest rates. All the babies that are born, they're gonna get $1,000, and it's like, no, just nigga, are you a pedophile? Are you raping kids? Are you killing people? That's all at this point, I don't care. I don't care about nothing else you have to say.
Getting away with murder.
I don't care about anything. You have nothing else to say to me. Every time you stand up and you're fake news,
fake news.
I don't care about nothing else right now. And I think it's sad, but it's also crazy because I think something's gonna happen. I know we're talking about the midterms are coming up, how they can possibly impeach him and all that. But this is scary. This is scary.
And again,
this is scary.
It's goofy to say, but he got assassinated in The Simpsons. The Simpsons ain't been wrong yet.
He got assassinated in The Simpsons?
I think he got assassinated in The Simpsons. The Simpsons been on point. I'm not saying he gonna get assassinated. I don't even want to be on here talking like that because I don't think I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, facts. And then that's the thing. Like I don't want anybody to die.
No, facts.
I don't want anybody to die, but I do think like we are at a very critical point in America right now.
It's getting ugly.
Where it's like if something doesn't happen soon, we're gonna lose free speech. We're gonna
lose. Like, I don't even feel like we ever had free speech. If I'm being real with you, too many times that we see people feelings getting hurt. If we had free speech, what we do, the platforms, the podcasts.
You have free speech up until that speech targets the people that. No, you have free speech until you start talking about things they don't want you to talk about.
Right. You have free speech, or you had the freedom to speak freely. Until it's taken away because you said something that somebody might not agree with it, they might not like.
Yeah.
So they silence the voices that are impactful.
Yes, I agree with that. I do think it's going to become worse. I think that's what I mean, because I do think we still have a little bit.
If not leaning on the First Amendment.
Yeah. So I
damn sure better lean on that second one.
Yeah. You got to.
At this point, like
you got to.
And again, be knowledgeable about the situation. Understand, you know what I'm saying, the power that the amendments hold, like the Second Amendment.
And we're not like politicians. We don't study this stuff. Like but we are Americans.
Right.
we are
understand
humans.
This is where we live.
Living in this country, we do feel and we do see what's going on in the country. We do like all this stuff, and like talking about distraction, like Venezuela.
Yo.
Like, okay, I have no wait. Before you say anything, I have a great example. Actually, okay, you explain this. Let's what you're saying, because I'm pull it out.
The fact that they went over there and took them people president is crazy to me. And again, they say if this is the time for war, again, I fear for it. Pray for your families. Pray for this the U.S. the world around us, the ground underneath our feet, because it's getting ugly, and I hope that something is done before it's too far gone, because Trump is stirring up some pots, bro. Like, stirring up some pots for sure.
Listen, Trump, a great example. People who don't really understand, like I was looking at this, and I'm like, okay, Trump, and I hate to say this, right? But this situation with Venezuela specifically, Trump is like Biggie. Feel me?
Think of what?
Biggie, right?
What did he say?
And Trump is not like Big, like much respect to Biggie, R.I.P. the Notorious, but I'm just saying the situation, because we remember the song Juicy, right? To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling in front of, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter, right? So he was hustling, he was doing something bad.
I'm locked in right now because I got to see where he going with this.
You got to see it, feel me? He was he was hustling, he was doing something illegal in order to get money to feed.
But who's to say it's illegal? I'm not gonna cut you off. I'm gonna let you, because
the laws.
Yeah, but who put these laws in place? Let me get this whole thing out. Go ahead.
Like the laws. Okay, so I'm gonna say it again. So Biggie and Trump, that situation, right? Biggie said to all the people that lived in the buildings that I was hustling in front of and called the police on me when I was just trying to get some money to feed my daughter, right? So the justification of doing something bad or illegal, because do the ends justify the means? So I'm gonna do something bad because I'm trying to do something good. Right? So I'm going to rob this person, kill this person, sell these drugs because I need to feed my daughter. Trump, I'm going to take Maduro, I'm going to go over there into their country illegally against the international laws, and I'm going to take this person from here because I feel like that will make Venezuela better. Because I feel like he's a bad person. Because so he thinks that they're doing something in order because he's doing a good thing. He's breaking the international laws, going over into somebody else's country and taking this guy because he feels like the people. That's what they said initially when that first thing happened. He's such a bad person. He's a radical. He's doing all this.
Take his ass.
The real thing is that they just wanted the oil. They wanted the oil. That's all you wanted. But now they have come out and said, okay, that's all they want to do. But at the end of the day, we know all of this is a distraction. They're just trying to do things to change the news, and because the news is paid for.
Real quick.
But look, all they want to do is that because they want to. They're trying to remove Epstein out the news. They're trying, because why haven't we heard about that since then? Because all this other stuff, they were just releasing the files. They were getting redacted. They were talking about this. So what's going on? Mm-hmm. What's happening? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't get it.
They need time to black out the rest of them files.
And it's too late.
Remove Trump from it.
It's too late.
And then this is my thing too. What kind of government do we? It either is staged, or what kind of government does Venezuela have? What kind of military do y'all have? Y'all let Trump come take y'all president? Again, I'm not saying it's.
We have the most powerful army ever. But
before one of them, I would say one of them. I'd say the most.
Yeah, one of them.
We gonna talk that shit to them people over there across them waters.
Yeah, one of them.
That almost whooped us.
We have a very powerful.
And we dropped that bomb. Nevertheless.
But they sold him out. His government sold him out.
This is my thing though, because that's all cool and all. I don't even give a damn about that, because we damn sure gonna come back to this Biggie Trump reference.
Yeah.
Before we say anything else. Because I'm gonna break it down like, I guess, analogies. In the examples you shared, I see where you are going with it. But if we being realistic,
no, don't say you see where I was going like it didn't make sense. It made sense.
Did, because in the way you just shared it with me,
yes,
Trump technically, quote unquote, was a vigilante. Biggie's not a vigilante. Biggie
what
was
an
opportunist. Think about it.
We're
going back to the lyrics.
Talk to me.
He did all that to do what? For the greater good of his family, his means. He was an opportunist, a hustler, an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. He was grinding to better his situation. Mm-hmm. You said Trump did something for a community to better that community. That's a vigilante type work. Biggie was selfish. Trump's was for. Granted,
Trump's
it was selfish.
Trump's is very selfish, and he was doing that.
But your reasoning and example.
No, the situation was I do something illegal because I want to bring good.
Yes, Batman, Iron Man,
Biggie,
vigilantes. Biggie wasn't bringing good to the community until after he got himself out.
He's bringing good to himself. I'm just talking about the lyrics of what he said, not Biggie, the actual person. I'm just saying the lyrics
don't even make sense.
The lyrics make sense. He said, to all the people that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. Because he was hustling in front of this building. He was doing something illegal. He was selling drugs. All the people that called
the police on me when I was just trying to make enough money to feed my daughter.
To all the people to the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling
on Trump.
The people. What you mean? Who called the police on Trump?
Again,
he is the police.
There was an enforcement against Biggie. That was basically preventing him from.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about the action.
Saying, if you go,
come on, let's break it. We can debate.
We gonna break
because I'm breaking it down to you.
You gotta make it make sense.
It makes. I'm saying.
I'm trying to think of an analogy.
You do something illegal, and you try to justify it by the end.
Yes,
that's it.
So you're basically just saying
Trump did something illegal and tried to justify it by saying, "Yeah, I was helping them."
Yeah, yeah. You can say that.
Come on.
I'm just saying we're not gonna put Biggie and Trump in the same.
Yeah, I think I messed up there.
I get now.
I messed up with the comparison. It wasn't a great comparison. I don't even want to put Biggie and Trump in that same thing. I'm just talking about do the ends justify the means.
Diddy and Trump, little Epstein on it. Maybe we never ever get it somewhere.
We could have went somewhere because of the people.
We get it somewhere.
So forget that. But just remember what I'm saying. I'm talking about the lyrics of being able. So I'm gonna put the lyrics right here.
Yeah, let's just
to all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling in front of, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter.
It was all a dream. Right. I used to read Red Up magazine.
So and I'm gonna be honest with you. I get it. The world we live in, you gotta hustle. You gotta do whatever it is, but you can't do something illegal to better your situation.
And to be honest, if we being real, let's bring it back. Maybe Trump and Biggie do got some. They both was felons. So
come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
They both was the king of, their situation.
Come on.
So if we're gonna compare them, I guess so.
I wonder. Let me just look that up. Maybe do you think Trump? I want to see if did Trump and Biggie ever meet? Do you think?
Because he has been successful for a long time.
Trump.
What was he famous for before? He just born into a rich family?
He was definitely born into a very rich family.
The Trumps.
Yeah, the Trumps.
The Trump Towers.
Trump and Biggie.
They had a hotel. They did. Because, Trump was in Home Alone.
Trump was in Home Alone.
Yes. I think Home Alone 2, the Trump Towers or something like that. They was at the hotel.
Yeah, I don't think that.
He's been in a lot of. I didn't start seeing him in a whole bunch of old school cameos. I'm like.
Yeah, no, Trump was definitely he is an icon. He's somebody. But the thing about the icons, you can't you know what I mean? If this stuff, the people that get so big and that have all the power and have all the money, they rule the world. The billionaires rule the world.
If I rule the world. That's all I know about this one.
Something.
Yeah.
Love it, baby. No, but the billionaires rule the world, man, and it's sad. But I think we as a people, this is what I'm saying. I want to thank, all the people that are willing and able to go out and protest. All the people because I'm scared.
So all my people in the struggle.
Because I'm scared. I'm not going. Trust me. I'm not. You never see me out there protesting. I'm not gonna say never. Say never. Because this stuff gets bad, we might have to. But
never
I am going to use this podcast. I am going to use this platform to talk about it. And I know the people that see this, maybe we're just opening up the conversation. We're not politicians. We don't study this stuff. I have been looking into it a lot more.
But y'all letting everybody else get their 2 cents in. So why not us?
So I think it's important for all the people, man. Open your eyes, man. We got to open up. We got to be able to talk about this, have the conversation, just realize that bad stuff is going on right now. The world is not safe. America is not safe, right? So we need to start realizing that.
Man, look out for back to love. Look out for the ones you love. If we all love one another, the world could be a better place.
The world could be a better place.
You and me.
The world could be a better place.
Why can't we just be friends?
Why can't we just be friends? What else you got, brother? What else you want to talk about?
Man, but
I ain't seen you in a minute.
If I say just to recap, you know what I'm saying? Predictions. We always do this at the beginning of every year. Going into a great year, going into, the opportunities are endless this year. You know what I'm saying? The things that we've been working on behind the scenes, I know we always say that, but the thing I love that we say that, they come to fruition. When we say it, we talked about the 30 days Unphazed last year. Let's just recap for a moment.
Come on.
Talk about 30 days Unphazed last year. Made it happen. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to do a solo episode, took them by storm, came out, went crazy with that.
Boom.
We wanted to basically go from being stagnant to, okay, how can we make sure that we can stay consistent to a point where, okay, if we're not in the same location, we figured out that we had that workaround where we were doing, on the virtual. We went live.
I said, Phaz, I was like, man, I want to do more in person this year. We're in person. We built a studio.
New talk, y'all see it.
We look better. I know we look better because y'all see this light.
Come on now.
He look really good because it's angled at him.
And so I got the chain on too. I'm trying to get.
You know what I mean? So this is it's all about action, man.
But man, this year, again, without giving them too much insight, I'm excited because there's a lot of things we talked about just recently, briefly, behind the scenes as to, the things that the Unphazed channel will be doing, the things that, we will be doing, on an individual level, but also as a group, different sponsorships, moves, you know what I'm saying? Just the expectations and goals you set for us regarding to getting the plaque and everything like that. So trust and believe it's going to take work, effort. We're in it for the long haul. We love what we're doing, and I'm excited, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I just want to, again, because I see it and I envision it and I think about it and I sleep it, I shower and I think about it, whatever it is, all the time about what this will be, and I know it will get there, but I am enjoying the journey. I'm very much so enjoying the journey. All the 600, I think we have 663 subscribers now.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to y'all, man.
For every viewer, everybody, we're getting 100 downloads a month right now across all platforms. So there's 100 people from all across the world, Japan, Singapore. We had some people in Venezuela. So I want to send prayers to Venezuela because I didn't even realize people died. Did you know that?
No, I thought it was just
80 people died. I didn't know that. So I'm like, it's like, what are we doing? Because and then it doesn't matter until it's us, right? It doesn't matter until Russia, China say, okay, they come here and take Trump, and then 80 people die, and some of our people
they come take Trump, and he just took. We gonna give.
You said what?
They gonna take Trump.
No, I'm just saying in the process of taking him,
some more than just one person, and they need to take Trump and assistant, and we just figure this shit out. Have you ever seen Designated Survivor? I ain't gonna say we need one of them situations, but it was like that. And I don't even know if that's a real thing, but in the event that the president and the assistant president are gone, like in a catastrophic accident. That word almost choked shit out of me. There's a designated survivor that will take office or whatever. I don't know how many people got to be MIA, but if there's nobody to step up, there's somebody that they've already, provided that role that nobody knows about just behind the scenes. So
yeah, I don't want none of this. I think we need to start our own government. I think we need to start an unphased government.
Unphased government. Okay,
I said this.
What would be our first law? I got
first law.
Yeah,
our first law. The first law in love.
You have to love thy neighbor. That's law number 1 for sure.
That's law number 1.
Love thy neighbor like your own brother and sister, like your own mom and dad.
I think, and I know there's different issues. There's problems with this, right? And I don't know the guy, the mayor of New York, Mandami, whatever his name is, he got there. I don't know, but cool guy. Seems like a cool guy. Glad he won. I think so far. But looking at universal health care. I think that's something.
When you think about it too, like
being able to
we're one of the only. I'm not saying on the only country because there might be other, but there's a lot of countries out there that don't pay for healthcare. There's countries right now where prostitutes get better healthcare than people over here. So you know what I'm saying? Because
let's really think about this because this is important.
Yeah, that was a legit statement.
No, I know. No, I was just saying. I was saying keep going. I was like, yeah, I think this is important.
But it's like. I think, and to be honest, I can't speak too much.
I'm breaking down all the systems.
I can't speak too much on this, but everything is to put in place. Like, and I guess working in the industry that I work in, you begin to notice we once cared about humanity. We once cared about the longevity of humanity. Now it's about survival of the richest, the fittest. You know what I'm saying? Only the best will survive. Only the wealthiest will survive. And if you think about it, okay, food's killing us now. There's all type of,
it's all about money.
There's all types of viruses going out. People are buying vehicles.
It became about money.
Vehicles used to last forever. Now, suddenly you buy a new vehicle 3-4 years down the road, you got to buy another vehicle.
Money.
You know what I'm saying? The phones, iPhone, Apple's been doing it for a minute. New phone drop, older phones crash.
Yeah.
So they want you to continue to spend money. They want you to continue to, okay, what? How can we get them to continue to buy the next product?
It's that wealth gap. It's about the people are getting richer, but the way that you get richer is that you hurt the people. Like, I'm gonna, instead of the natural ingredients, I'm gonna put this dye in here that cost $1 cent to make, and you're gonna put it taste better. It take whatever it is. So I think that's all it is. Everyone's so focused on money, and they could care less about humanity.
Money at this point now is money, but it's also now opinion. Everybody's so emotional now. Everybody's so emotional, and then the crazy ironic part about it is, this is the era of the podcast. This is the era of the voice. Everybody has an opinion, and everybody's emotional to the point where it's like people are now siding with certain opinions. People are getting manipulated behind, like, I don't even want to bring him up on this pod. Not that I'm against him, but just a representative like Charlie Kirk. Like, the fact that people would, see the world the same way as he did. But there's also people who didn't. As you can see, the world's so sensitive to the point it begins to lead to the negativity of losing a life. So it's like you can't even nowadays voice your own opinion without being. That's what I'm saying. That First Amendment. Do we really have the freedom of speech anymore? Like, because now you say anything about the things that we knew growing up weren't right, but now the norm has changed.
Yeah.
So you got to watch what you say when it comes to transgender. You can be canceled, or gay people. You can be canceled, or if it's not something that people necessarily agree with in the political essence, you could be killed. And I think it's so crazy.
And at this point, I'm like, that cancel stuff is like,
cancel culture is gone now.
Cancel culture is gone now. So like, we don't really care. And then I'm looking back at it like, okay, they were getting canceled for saying things.
But cancel culture is gone now because of the opinion of everybody has their own opinion now.
Everybody, you think so?
Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody wants to be heard.
That's why cancel culture is gone?
I think it's gone because you got to think about it. Before, cancel culture was a thing because only one opinion mattered. Only the voice of this one group, this one narrative, this one focus. You can get canceled if you say something about this group. Now it's like, okay, well, fuck it. This is how I feel about it. And I'm going to share how I feel. And if you want to cancel, and the person who brought that to the forefront, shout out to him. I feel like the advocate for cancel culture cancellation was Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
To be able to say what you feel, and you feel how you know what I'm saying, and not let anybody funnel or
Did you see his new special?
Oh yes, for sure.
Oh my God,
for sure.
We could talk about Israel now. We ain't gonna talk about Israel though. We'll talk about it.
I don't know too much about it, but go.
I know a lot.
Go. I know like the dangerous surface, but
yeah.
But just still, I feel like the fact that we're now okay with letting everybody be able to say whatever, and we running with it. AI's a thing now. We don't know what to believe. You know what I'm saying? So fake news, like realistically, but it's almost like we don't live in a real world anymore. Like everything is.
Or did we ever live in a real world?
And that's what I'm saying. Like all this thing that it's like it's corruption. It's when the first human civilization here, there was no money. Everything was free. We put on this. The Lord didn't put us here with we'll put Adam and Eve here. Look, y'all got about $5,000 your name. Make it work. Make it stretch.
People get greedy.
You know what I'm saying? So
then they say 5,000. No, I want if I take your money and make you a slave, I get 10,000.
I control this whole area. Now I'm gonna take your money, but I'm gonna give you some just for you to give it back to me, so that way I can stay in control. Because the only way you can survive now, I'm gonna reward you, or think you're getting a reward, because I'm gonna give you this check. You just slaved away all day for it. I'm gonna give it to you just so you can go out and buy what was already yours in this land that was given to us. It was already yours, but now you're gonna earn it back.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna think you're earning it back, but I already control it all, because you can't overthrow me, you can't overtake me, and it's the power, it's the money. Money can buy, and that was that. Think about it. Before money, what was the power? Strength, numbers, war.
Yeah.
Before that, what was the power?
God.
So you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know how I just got down to religion, but we have lost sight of our spiritual, whether you're spiritual, whether you're religious, we have lost sight of the things that make us humane. And that was the belief system that we had, and the things that we believe in, the things that we find, understanding in. But then when you start to, now you got the AI in front of you, you got science, and you got all this craziness. And it's just like, now we have no control, when we should have been putting our control over the resources and our focus over the resources, not being greedy, but being to the point where we can be like, you know what, I have what I need, and be okay and comfortable. Now, even when you have what you need, you're not okay and comfortable. I gotta get this. I gotta go hard so I can get this, and you feel like you have to do all this to be acknowledged. Does it ever really fulfill you? And that's what I'm saying. Fall in love with. And again, I'm running back to love. Fall in love with, you know what I'm saying, the essence of living. Really understanding, like one person, he probably, I don't know, I'll have to tell him to watch this podcast, but he's not really a social media kind of guy anymore. But my cousin Marquise, dominant athlete, had an opportunity to go to the league, but it wasn't what he wanted to do. Now this man lives a minimal life. He don't really care about money. His family's healthy. He's happy. He's a herbalist. People who believe in herbs and but they are happy and they find peace in just, hey, we're living, we're enjoying the land that was given to us. In ways, obviously he still works and he makes a living, but he's taught his kids just some amazing things. And it's just like, bro, like, I know I'm fascinated with the way of living, because I always ask him, like, bro, you don't want to be rich? I'll play some music for you, of like some of his music, bro. He's talented, like very talented, has a big vocabulary, but it's like, bro, you could have did something with this. He's like, I don't do it for the money, I do it for the love of it. You know what I'm saying? I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care how rich I am, because what is that gonna mean? Like you said, what is it gonna matter when I'm gone? You know how much money I had on my account? At the end of the day, did I live a good life? Did I love my family? Were they happy? Were they taken care of? Did they have everything they need? They provided for? So,
and I think that 2026, that was my biggest revelation. I had some conversations with some of my guys back in Chicago, man. Got to sit down and chop it up with them. I think my biggest 2026 like revelation was that, like, I'm doing some big things this year, and it's that none of it matters. Like, only thing that matters is the people that love you. Like, no, the people that love you, the people that you love. Like, if we really break it down, like we said before, I don't care how much money you have, whatever it is. Like, none of this really matters.
You think about it, you do it all for the love. If people were understand, yes, they get trapped behind the money essence, but you do it all for the love. You do it for people to love you. You do it so you can earn that woman you love, so you can drive that car that you want to love to drive. You do it's all love is the primary focal point. It's a driving force.
But now we have all these distractions that are blocking, these blinders that are blocking the love, and now we think we need this to get to love. But it's like, no, like we as a people, I don't care if you're on the street or if you're in $1 million mansion, you have what you need. With none of it.
Think about the richest person.
You have everything you need.
They say the richest man sometimes feel alone. Why? He don't got nobody around him to love him. Sometimes you so rich, and you what do you give a man who's rich? And honestly, there was they always say, what do you give a man who has everything? And before it was like, that was a stuck question, but I'd say give him love. Because again, that's something that I think love supersedes everything. If you really think about it, like at least it gives you a purpose. You know, if you had a woman that you love and she wanted all the money, now you got a reason to have all that money, but you have what you love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would rather have what I love than all the money in the world, because you know, again, I'd rather live a fulfilled life of prosperity and fulfillment and enjoyment and the fruits of labor than just a wealthy life, and I don't got nobody to spend it with, nobody who genuinely loves me. Everybody want to just take. So
yeah, and I think it is cool.
But I just want some money though.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing about it. Like, not even saying, if you're going after money or you're going after your goals or anything, that it's a bad thing. It's just that you have to realize that, like, that stuff doesn't matter. You can want to have a better life. You could want to get some money because, hey, it costs money to get on that flight, to get your family to travel, to show the world, to show them the world and show them different things. But in the pursuit, right, of building that bank account, in the pursuit of chasing those dreams, you would feel so ashamed that you were chasing those dreams and you were missing out on making so many memories during that journey, that then you get there and those people aren't there no more. Or don't wait until this
I'm gonna share
to make those memories.
I'm going to share a personal statement. I've shared this with only very few, but I'll share it here on the pod, because why not? My older sister's passed away. Love my older sister to death. That's my dog. I'm not going to say... I'm just going to straight out say it, but the months before my sister passed, 2018, when she passed away, I remember beating myself up so much after she passed, because I thought I had all this time with her. I thought, literally, I think it was the last month, I didn't recognize how sick she really was getting. I just got back from school. I was trying to make some money before I went back to school and whatever it could be. So I remember working. I had 2 jobs, I think, at the time. I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods and I want to say Subway or Spider Monkey or something like that. But when she finally was gone or whatever, and she knew I loved her, I knew she loved me. I think I had told her the last time I seen her or whatever, but I know it was going to be the last time I seen her. I thought I had time with her. I thought she was getting better. I thought, you know what I'm saying, whatever case may be. So thinking that's definitely a moment that's helped me understand money or see money a little bit differently, because I'm like, bro, I was trying to work my ass off to earn this money, not realizing the thing that was right in front of me is the person that I love who may not be here forever. And now that she's gone, you know what I'm saying? So now I try to invest more time in my family. Yes, I still work. I still have to, to provide a way. But I'm like I'm going to see my mom this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to go see her. I love her. I miss her. You know what I'm saying? And we don't live in the same state anymore. I put the emphasis on making sure I communicate with my sisters now. You know what I'm saying? On FaceTime. And again, I'm not saying that me and my older sister didn't before. The life that when she was here, we talked a lot. I'm talking about the thing that I missed the most. Something that I love. We would be up 2 in the morning, call each other, just to quote movies, laugh and joke, you know what I'm saying? Because we watch movies like a mug in my household growing up. And I can hold on. So she's gone now. She ain't no money behind that she did for kids and everything like that. But no money for for us, for the family. But I do have, the memories from her. I got everything that I can hold on to, the things that I loved about her. And that is what brought me comfort, because like I said, in that last month before she passed, I could have been at home more. I didn't have to work automatic. I wasn't really saving for nothing. I still got school debt, but I could have been at the house. I could have been spending time with her. I could have been paying more attention. Hey, she's not really looking the best. You know what I'm saying? I should probably kick it with her. You know what I'm saying? And hang out with her, stuff like that. So I beat myself up a lot about that last month, but then I found comfort in understanding, bro, I was loved by her. She was loved by me. She was loved by our family. We have so many great memories. She left kids behind that need to be loved. I got a beautiful niece and nephew. You know what I'm saying? So it's just but that helped me understand, okay, bro, money's not everything, when it comes to your family. So I know I was long-winded with that, but thank y'all for listening to that. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely something I don't talk much about. A lot of people don't know I was even thinking like that, but I had to lean on love to help me understand, like, you can't fault yourself for that. You don't know what's gonna happen in this world. You don't know what's next. But now understand, tomorrow ain't promised. Don't live your life focused on the dollar, like Jackie Chan said. Money's gonna come and go at the same time, but you can't get time back. And why? If you can't get it back, why not spend the time that I do have, create memories with the ones I love, so that way, if I'm gone, they got it. If they gone, I got it. And I'm still fulfilled with that level of love. So,
and I think one thing is like if we can see our people more, because I think the society, America, the Matrix, and everything has been built in this way that it's like you see your family less. Right, like you're separated from your family. You gotta, you know what I mean. Now, how you gotta kicked out the house at 18. You go to college. You get your own house. You get your own apartment. Do that. Y'all in different states. You're working in this. So as you get older, you spend so less and less time. So I think first thing is like, yeah, try to be close to them, man, and see them more.
Your love, man.
Right, see them more. But then I think the second thing is, right, if you're out of state or whatever it is, you just need to understand that the times you are with them, be present.
Cherish them.
Cherish those moments, because then a lot of times it's like, okay, maybe we don't see them a lot. Then when we get together, it's like, we're just on the phone, or you're just spending time doing something else. But no, really cherish those moments and make those memories and play games and ask questions and do those things. I think that's been the most important thing I've doing, not just with my family or my mom, with everybody. Like I see my friends, I'm like, hey, let's just talk, man. How you doing? Let's just talk.
What's the word?
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, what's going on? Give you a little bit longer hug. You know what I mean? Talk a little bit longer, chill a little bit more.
I ain't seen you in a minute already, so I don't know the next time I'm gonna see you. So
I might not see you. You know what I mean? So every time I leave, I'm gonna just say, man, I hope you stay alive, brother.
Normalize telling your homeboys you love them. If you really do mess with them, like if they really your real friends, normalize it. You don't. It ain't gay. It ain't homosexual. It ain't. And even if you are gay and homosexual, and that's how you feel about them, tell them. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Tell
That's
them
how you, right. If you really love them, you know what I'm saying. Share your love, confess your love, speak your love, put it into the atmosphere, put it into this. Because if the world was filled with more love, we'd be a better place. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying. One more thing I want to leave out with. One more thing I want to leave out with too is like, man, at the end of the day, life, as we've been talking, as you can already fathom, life is too short. So if love conquers all. If there is somebody that you care about and you have love for, and there's something that's been keeping you apart, this the year to call them. This the year to say, hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying, like, what you got going on? Like, let's sit down and chat. Let's catch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we gotta be buddy every day, but you need to at least know, you know what I'm saying, I care about you. There's somebody here that care about you. There's somebody here that love you. You know what I'm saying? Check in with the ones you ain't checked in with in a minute. Go take that flight. Stop letting these things hold you. I don't got no money to do this, money to do that. Bro, you'll be all right. Take now. Don't spend your life. If you got rent coming up, nigga, on the 1st, and it's the 28th.
Figure it out.
You gonna see and you gonna love them. You better love you enough to stay with them too. So, but be smart, man. This year, be safe. Again, love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop beating up on people. Stop spitting on, you know, the people that are unfortunate. Pick people up. Let's uplift this year. Let's uplift this year. Like love, and
use your voice, man. A lot of crazy stuff is going on, man. So we're gonna keep talking about it. So keep tapping in with us, and I see a lot of y'all coming through. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Double tap that subscribe button.
Not that like button. Hit that love button this year.
Come on now, hit the love button. The love button. It's spelled SUSCRIBE. That's the love button. So
it's in the dictionary. Look it up.
Come on, hit that love button. It says subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to Unphazed Podcast. We're gonna be back here with a lot of motivation, a lot of entertainment. 2026, it's coming by so fast. It's gonna be over soon. It's gonna be 2027. We're gonna be having the same conversation, but we're gonna be in a bigger studio. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys tapping in with us, man. We got Real Deal McNeil. We got Phaz.
What Cam Newton say?
What'd he say?
I don't get this right. He said, one family, one community, one love. That's not what he said, but it sounded good.
Why you doing
family,
this? One
community, one love. That's his love.
That's what he do?
His little one love shit.
Oh, okay.
We don't do that, though.
Yeah, we don't gotta do that. I'm Phaz, everybody.
Stay
we
Phaz, y'all.
Yes, sir.
we